Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at Georgia Lottery scratch tickets and their expected values or payouts. It is new ticket release week here in Georgia, and so this month, February 2021, we are getting a series of tickets. These Monopoly for Life tickets is what we're having this month. And in this video, we're going to look at the new $1, $500 a week for life. It is a number match game. I like the looks of the front, but this is just a regular old number match game where you can find the Monopoly Man for double the prize. I kind of wish that it had had a different method of play besides just the number match. I think they kind of missed a little bit of potential there on this ticket, just making it a little, a little more fun and different than the normal ticket. But this is an interesting ticket, I think, just because the value is a little unclear based on the top prize is a little unclear, I should say, because we don't know exactly how much it's worth. I did send an email to the Georgia Lottery just asking what does for life mean, because my suspicion is there is some kind of limitation on how many years they'll pay out these prizes. But it could be for real for the rest of the life of whoever wins this, and so we don't really know exactly how much this top prize is going to be worth. But over here on the right, we have the odds and the prize structure for the ticket. Overall odds are 1 in 4.64, and you can see, man, it's hard to win on this ticket. The odds, the odds aren't that different from other $1 tickets, but you've only got 3 prizes here at the top where it's better than 1 in 100 chance to win, and so this ticket is going to be rough, I have a feeling, for most people. The other thing that I notice about this ticket is that if the odds of winning the top prize, the $500 a week for life, are just like so long, 1 in 4 million to win the top prize, it makes me kind of wonder, how many top prizes are there going to be? Because 4 million tickets printed is about what you get with a normal $1 ticket, or maybe it's between $4 and $6 million probably for a regular $1 ticket. So even if they have 2 top prizes, that's 8 million tickets, which is a lot more than is normally printed for a $1 ticket. And so if they have the normal like 4 top prizes, this game is huge. And the other thing I was kind of thinking about is, what is the payout on a ticket like this? And I really think it does depend on how long the person lives who wins it, or if there is some kind of limitation that the Georgia Lottery puts on this, that would limit the amount paid out. But I did figure it out for 20 years and 30 years. So if you won this top prize and it paid out for 20 years, or you lived 20 years, or whatever the case may be, you would end up, after taxes, getting about $364,000. So it's not as much as you would think. And then after, if it was 30 years, say there was a 30-year limit, or you lived 30 years after you won this prize, you would get about $546,000 after taxes. So once again, it's not as much money as I thought it would be, and with the odds being this long, it's just not a ticket that I would be interested in, because it's impossible to. I mean, even 1 in a million odds are impossible, but 1 in 4 million, it seems unnecessarily impossible. Like, I do like the prize structure. I like it where maybe there's less money up here to waste people's time, and there's more money down here, but 1 in 4 million is just, the odds are just too long. I mean, you can play, if you wait till Fantasy 5 gets up to $1 million or whatever, you pay $1 and you have 1 in 800,000 chance to win $1 million and you pay $1 for that ticket. So I'm way more of a fan of Fantasy 5 than I am of this. But I do like the prize structure. I just think the odds are too long on that top prize. But let's go ahead and we'll look at the odds of doubling your money on this ticket. Of course, we all know the odds of winning a ticket are 1 in 10, which makes the odds of winning $2 or more, so doubling your money or better, 1 in 8.59. So you're in, $8 or $9 before you see most people, the average player, you're in $8 or $9 before you see a $2 prize or better. And going back to the odds, it's likely going to be a $2 or $3 prize because it's really hard to hit anything else in this game. Now on this page, this is where we look at the payout per prize amounts, and what this shows us is that for every $1 the Georgia Lottery takes in for people buying these tickets, tells us how much money they put back out in paying off these prizes. And by far the $3 prize has the most value in it. About 14 cents is being paid back to pay off these $3 prizes. Everything else besides the $20 prize or $25 prize is really low, and you can see 50, 100, and $500 prizes. All three of these have not even 1 cent in them to pay off these prizes. So it's just, this is a tough ticket. I mean, if you win, that's awesome, to win this on a $1 ticket, but for everybody else, this ticket really is going to stink. And what I decided to do figuring out the value of this ticket is I decided to be optimistic and go with a 30-year payout. So this is, if you get paid out for 30 years, the value on that top prize would be about 13 cents. And so that's the value we're going to go with. We're not including this 20-year number in our total value for the ticket. So we are kind of being optimistic with this total payout. When you add up all the value here on this whole column, you come up with a total payout on this ticket of about 73 cents, which is a lot lower than I was expecting. Paying out $500 a week for 30 years, that's like way more than a normal $1 top prize would be. But still, the payout is 73 cents on the dollar, about 73%. And so the Georgia Lottery has manipulated the rest of the game so that they are ensuring that they are getting their money, and they're probably, honestly, going to be getting a lot more revenue from this ticket than they would on a normal $1 ticket, just because, I don't know, I mean, I feel like the likelihood of them actually paying this prize for 30 years is relatively low. So I think this number is probably high. I think the total payout on this ticket is probably a little bit lower than this. Probably about the same amount, 68 cents or something like that, that a normal $1 ticket would be. But if they do pay it off for 30 years, in my case, what am I, 40? I'm like, I can't even remember, 43 or 44 years old. I think I'll be 44 this year. Anyways, however old I am, I would be in my 70s if for this win top prize to pay out for 30 years. So I'm relatively young. Probably somebody a little bit older is going to win this, and so I think it's optimistic to think that this prize is going to pay out for 30 years. But anyways, 73% on the dollar, that's pretty high for this ticket. Now here on this page, we divide out the top 1% of prizes from the bottom 99%. The reason I do this is because most people are not going to be winning prizes here in the top 1%. Most people are going to be winning prizes here in the bottom 99% of prizes, and actually most people are going to be winning a ticket to $3. But you can see that the $25 ticket or the $25 prize is split between the top 1% and bottom 99%, with the majority of the value being down here in the in the bottom 99% for the average person. And so what I like to do is I like to refigure the value of the ticket just based on the bottom 99% of prizes, because I think this represents more what the play for the average person is going to feel like. And when you add up the value of the bottom 99%, this value, 53 cents on the dollar or 53%, that is going to be tough. That's going to hurt a lot of people. So, while the top prize is good on this ticket, it's a lot better than a normal $1 ticket. My caution is don't go crazy looking for it, because you're not going to find it, and you're just going to end up losing a lot more money than you normally would. Now here is the chart where we show, the last year's worth of tickets plus the tickets that still have top prizes available according to the Georgia Lottery website. And you can see how much more value, if this pays out for 30 years, that there is in this this new game, the $500 a week for life. I put an asterisk here by the value because we don't know for sure that it's going to pay out for 30 years. Probably not, would be my guess. But you can see it is a lot more, and it just, to me, this goes to show that the Georgia Lottery could do a lot better with our $1 tickets. If they're willing to put 73% on a ticket like this, why don't they do it with all the $1 tickets? And so that's probably the line that I'll be taking from now on with $1 tickets, is that the Georgia Lottery is just ripping people off because people will buy them. And so, my advice is hold off on buying them until all the $1 tickets have a total payout of 73 cents on the dollar. So you can see it's the bottom 99% of value is so much less than the other tickets we're used to. 57, 59, 60. So between 57 and 60 cents on the dollar is what we're used to seeing. And so once again, this is going to feel like a really, really rough ticket. So anyways, well, I did want to mention there is a second chance prize on this. So, that does add a tiny bit of value to the overall value of this ticket. So assuming 30-year payout, this is probably closer to a 74% payout ticket. So, so definitely good for a $1 ticket if you're willing to deal with this really harsh bottom 99% value. But yeah, I kind of like the prize structure. I just wish the overall odds weren't so difficult to hit the top prize. So that's my take on this ticket. Definitely a pass for me because, Fantasy 5 is a way better value if you can just wait and hold out for those jackpots to get high. You have way better odds of hitting $1 million. So anyways, that's it. If you do play these, hopefully you'll win some of those top 1% of prizes and maybe even $500 a week for life. Good luck on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.